In this video, we're going to cover what you can do if your hours have not been verified in X2Vol. Now remember, verification is different than approval. Verification is done by the person who is supervising your service activity, and approval is done by an administrator at your school. So the first thing we want to look at is how verification works with personal projects. So personal projects is anything that you create in the system by clicking on this Create New button, or any recurring activity that you created and then clicking the Add Hours button. So let's take a look at one of these so we can see the section for verification and how it works. So in the entry, you'll see here that there is an Activity Contact section. If you would like to send a verification email to the contact, you must put in an email on this field. Now there's a few things that I want to point out in this section. If there is a typo or you entered in the incorrect email address, you can contact the X2Vol support team at the email you see here so we can manually update the email address and resend it. If the email is correct and a few days have passed and you still haven't gotten verification, you can also contact our support team and we can resend that email. Now, if the activity contact says that they are not receiving the emails, one thing you can do is ask the activity contact to email X2Vol support requesting to verify the hours. They need to include your name, the volunteer name of the activity, the date or dates of service, and the number of hours. Now it's very important that the activity contact emails us from the email address that you submitted in your entry. That's the only way we can verify those hours. So just to be clear, if we receive an email from the activity contact requesting that verification, it must come from the email address that you have listed here in your entry. Okay, so now a few general recommendations for verification. When you're performing your service, let the activity contact know that they should be receiving an email and ask them to check their spam or junk folder if they don't see it. Tell them that the subject line of the email is Service Hour Verification. You can also tell them that it's going to be coming from volunteer verification no reply at x2vol.com. If you suspect that the emails are being blocked, ask the organization to whitelist that email address. Okay, so we've talked about verification as it relates to personal projects. Now let's talk about the verification with signups. So signups really are anything that you have signed up for and that you're going to log hours against after you do the activity. So you'll find those in the community and campus opportunities below your personal projects. So as an example, if I click here on this Add Hours button, it's going to take me to the entry screen, but what you'll notice is it's a bit different here because on these signups, the activity contact information is already filled out. So if that's the case and you're trying to get verification on something that you signed up for, then we would recommend that you contact the support team so we can research the entry, because sometimes verification can work a little bit differently with those. Okay, so hopefully that was helpful in terms of getting your hours verified. As always, please feel free to reach out to our support team at the phone number or email that you see here. And as always, thanks for watching.